Hello my lovely friends, it's Margaret and this is a reading vlog. Okay, so it is Monday, May 11th, and as you can see, I do actually go outside. I figured I would get comfortable being weird and vlogging in public without any real public around. So I figured I'd take you guys on my walk. Haven't gotten any reading done yet today. I've been trying to get caught up in on booktube. The weekends always put me behind because I'm always like trying to get writing and reading stuff done, and so I'm not thinking about, hey, I need to watch my booktube like I am when I'm at work because I need something to do while I am typing in numbers endlessly. I'm going to get some writing and some video stuff done, and then tonight the goal is to get as far as we can in From Twinkle with Love, because I just realized I need to read Howl's Moving Castle and watch the movie and have a video filmed in time to get it up next week. I will check back in with you guys later today. I'm gonna go finish my walk. I stopped by Target to get some stuff. I'm only here for Post-its, but I got some erasers too. Aha! I could spend all day in the office supply aisle here. Ooh, look at the pretty wall of journals. And then if we go around to the next aisle, we have my favorite aisle, where all the pins are. I've got my Post-its now. I just need to get out of here without buying more pins. Oh dear. Oh, I'm in trouble. Yep. It is Tuesday evening now. Like, kind of late. For me at least. I finished hanging out with my friends, and so now I am at home getting ready to curl up with this book. As you can see, I've already got some notes taken from my reread of Howl's Moving Castle. I have to finish the book by Friday. Fun! Oh boy. Okay, so reading update. I have read Milk and Honey by Ruby Kaur. I just flew through that today because it's only like an hour's worth of audiobook. I liked some of it. Like she just had some really good, like she'd have some really good like lines. And I don't know how much of it was because I listened to it and I didn't read it. So I'll probably go back and read it at some point, even though I didn't rate it very high. I do want to kind of see what the format of it was. But like, most of it just wasn't for me. It got a little more graphic than I would have liked. And I understand why it did. It just is not something like I was completely unprepared for it. And then I started another book called Black Rabbit Hall, I think? I'll have to check on that for you guys. And I'm about half an hour into it, and it's already like, it's very atmospheric, and it's already like setting the stage for this dark, creepy kind of thriller, mystery, gothic almost novel, even though it seems to be taking place in the present day, but they are headed to like this dark, creepy house that's like infamous in the neighborhood out in the country. Obviously, since I'm reading this tonight, I have put From Twinkle with Love down for the time being. I'm not DNFing it. I'm definitely going to finish it. There's some plot developments that have been added in that I really, really like. But I need to get Howl's Moving Castle done so I can watch the movie and film a video so that it can go up next week. I would like to at least get this first video out when I said I was going to get it out, which was next week. So I don't know when next week it's going to get out. It'll depend on how fast I can edit the dang thing. That is it for me tonight. That is what I am currently reading / listening to. Now I'm going to go curl up with my book and my pens and my tabs. It is Friday evening now. I'm pretty sure in my last video update, vlog update, whatever the heck these are, I said it was Tuesday night and it was actually Wednesday evening. Totally skipped Thursday because by the time I thought about vlogging, I was already in bed, ready for bed, and reading, and I was like, I'm not gonna. So I'm like, about a quarter of the way through Black Rabbit Hall. It's by, I don't know who it's by. Ava Reeves, I think, is the name? I don't know. I'll star it and tell you who it's by. But I'm listening to it, and it's finally gotten, like, at the beginning I was a little annoyed because it's two perspectives, and one of them is a girl that's getting married. She's going back to this house to see what it's like and to maybe use it as a wedding venue. And then the other one is a girl that lived in Black Rabbit Hall about 30 years ago, that she kind of grew up there. It was her family's, I guess, summer home or something like that. And so at the very beginning, it was, like, difficult because you right away get connected with Lorna, who's one of the main characters. Then it switches to Amber, and you just kind of don't care. Because stuff has happened with Lorna, and it's mysterious, and yeah. But I'm into it now, and I'm kind of, like, enjoying the dual perspective. It does still get a little bit annoying, because you'll start getting somewhere with one of the characters, and then it's like, oh, we've done their 2 chapters, now it's time to go to the next person's 2 chapters. It is a book where you're definitely having to figure out the pieces and put them together, and we're in the very beginning, so we don't have many of the pieces yet, so I don't know, I like it. It's very atmospheric, it's very dark and creepy. If that is your thing, I've heard it compared to Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca. And I am not quite, if you can see that, halfway through Howl's Moving Castle. As you can see, I've been taking notes. Not all of them are for the next episode of Read the Book, which I have to figure out what the next book for Read the Book is going to be after I do this one, because I have to announce it in the video. I don't want to do middle grade again, because I want to kind of switch it up a little bit and, like, not do the same age group or same genre back to back, because otherwise that gets boring. I did good today. I got my writing thing done. I got most of the vlog for tomorrow done. I'm gonna probably finish it tonight so I don't have to worry about it. I made the decision today to take a little bit, like, pull back a little bit from the writing and not work quite so hard at, like, trying to finish at the end of the month. I was trying to be done this current draft of TQG, which is the acronym for my current work in progress. I was trying to be done all of the rewrites that I needed to get done by the end of the month, and I know that's not going to happen at this point. I mean, if there was a miracle, but there's still so much other stuff that I have to do that I'm like, why don't I just take the time to get other stuff set up? Why don't I take the time to get it set up so I have all of my videos scheduled for July, so I don't have to worry about editing those and getting those together. Obviously, reading vlogs, I will have to figure out and do, but that'll be one less thing for me to do. And why don't I want to get my room cleaned up and get my bookshelves reorganized and all of that, so that I can focus, like, most of my writing time and creative time on my book. I also need to figure out what I'm reading for next month, what I feel like reading next month, because I'll have to make sure that I get it from the library. I'm very much a plan ahead reader. Obviously, I leave room for inspiration, because, like, I'm gonna probably pick up Warstorm towards the end of this month, especially since it's due the 7th. So I leave room for, like, if something really, really gets me, but by the time I have a TBR for each month, it's all books that I've been looking forward to and, like, putting off, because I'm trying to finish the ones that I'm reading, which I've also been looking forward to. So anyways, I'm gonna go read Howl's Moving Castle. I'm a little behind because I needed to be watching the movie tonight, but I think I'm gonna end up watching the movie tomorrow night and filming the video on Sunday, which means it won't go up until next Saturday, but that's fine because that's when I usually put up videos. Trying this again. Okay, so anyways, reading update, because it is now Sunday evening and I haven't talked to you guys. It's Saturday evening and I haven't talked to you guys since yesterday. I was very productive this morning. I'm very proud of myself. My room is so much cleaner than it was before. I got the pictures I needed taken in the time that I allotted myself. I mean, there were 2 that I decided not to take, but that's because they were frustrating me, and I just decided, you know what, I already have 2 quote backgrounds for this month. That's all I need. We'll just go with it. I am currently working on finishing Howl's Moving Castle, because I need to watch the movie tonight, and I really want to finish the book before I watch the movie. We are about to go to one of my favorite chapters, or at least favorite chapter headings. My favorite chapter heading is chapter 6, in which Howl expresses his feelings with green slime, which if you are on my Instagram, you would have seen a couple Saturdays ago, or last Saturday, I don't know. But then it's chapter 19, in which Sophie expresses her feelings with Weed Killer. I love these chapter titles. They're just so great. Anyways, I'm going to work on getting that read because I have to go babysit tonight. I'm babysitting at 8, and hopefully I'll be able to watch the movie, which is hilarious because I borrowed the movie from the people I'm going to be babysitting for. So I'm going to go watch the movie I borrowed from them at their house. But I'm going to go watch the movie tonight and then try and, like, get all of my notes out and what I want to talk about in tomorrow's video because that's when I'm recording it. And then it should be going up next Saturday. I don't know if they're going to be going up on Saturdays for every episode, but at least for this episode, that's how it worked out that I would be able to do it. I don't know when this reading vlog is going up because I haven't finished my last reading vlog. But that's one of the things we're going to be getting caught up on when during the rest of this month. So, anyways, I'm going to finish a book. I forgot to mention that the last, third of the book is one of my favorite, it's my favorite part of the book, which is honestly true for most books, because that's when stuff starts to get good. It's hilarious to me how, they don't know they like each other yet, but they do, and so it's really funny because Sophie doesn't understand why she's feeling bad, but what she's going to figure out in, maybe a chapter, I think. I think by the end of this chapter, she figures out that she's, she figures out that she's jealous. And then Hal's kind of, finding reasons to do nice things for her. He's making choices based on what would make her happy. And I don't think he understands why he's doing these things. It's hilarious, and I love it.
Just hanging out at my friend's, watching one of the most iconic scenes in all of Studio Ghibli history. I finally finished the book, so I'm watching the movie now, while I also watch children who are asleep in the room right there. So I guess I'm not watching the children, but, you get the gist. Anyways, this is one of my favorite scenes of the entire movie. I would not mind being a Sophie, if I'm completely honest. We are Sunday afternoon, so that's probably gonna be, we'll be wrapping this up pretty soon. Oh my gosh. And so I've been cooking, and so I'm really sweaty because our kitchen gets really hot when you have the oven going and the Instant Pot going and something on the burner. Been watching a little bit of BookTube today instead of watching Jane the Virgin like usual because I would actually like to listen to my book instead of trying to get caught up on BookTube during the week. Had fun, took my dad out for, me, my mom, and my dad went out for Father's Day, and I paid for his food, and Mom paid for her own. Well, she paid for part of his food because she paid for the fries. But hey, without her, he wouldn't be a dad. So I feel like it was a pretty equal effort on both of our parts. I am putting together, my last notes on Howl's Moving Castle so that I can film tonight. I'm going to get the video filmed tonight, and then I'm going to try and get it edited tomorrow because I am busy Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. So I won't be doing a lot of normal writer things or reader things. I'm also in the process of trying to get things cleaned up a bit here and get some other things settled because I want to get all of that done before July, because July is going to be focusing completely on writing and finishing this gosh darn book. I need to do something with it other than let it sit on my computer and frustrate me. I've picked back up From Twinkle with Love. I'm liking it a lot. Now that we've reached the second half of the book, I'm liking it a lot better. There are still things about the format that I will discuss later when we get to maybe when I get to the end of the book. I'm really enjoying the story now, but it's really gimmicky to me. Oh, there goes one of my beepers. It is Sunday evening, which means it is time to wrap this week's reading vlog up. Not the best reading week for me. I have had better. I only finished Howl's Moving Castle. I have so many books that I need to finish. I was not planning on doing this VBS thing that I'm doing when I made my reading list. I have 2 books that I need to finish. So maybe I'll just get a whole bunch of reading done next weekend. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through From Twinkle with Love, and I am finally enjoying the storyline. And then I'm about 3/4 of the way through Black Rabbit Hall, which I'm really enjoying. A lot of the pieces are starting to come together, and you're starting to figure out how this girl and this woman are connected over 30 years. I'm not sure how the ending is going to go, but I think I know what's going to happen. I do think that we've got a red herring in the mix right now because it's kind of obvious what the modern day connotation or what the modern day
results of that is going to be, but I think she's trying to put a little bit of trying to get it so the audience doesn't know exactly what's happening. That is it for now, guys. I will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye!